A shoe lover, and I like shoes that look good and feel good. I mean, that's what ladies love, right? We want to look good, but we really want to feel good as well.
Yes. How many times, if I had a nickel for my mom saying, function over fashion, Mary, like, because growing up I always would wear the worst shoes because they were cute.
Right, right.
No longer do we have to sacrifice one for the other. You get it all in this one brand. And as we transition now into warmer weather, spring, summer, instead of reaching for a flip-flop that you could buy at a gas station, this is no good. This rocks. Yeah. It's called the Tide Sport. So Tide is one of the most popular families in style here from the brand at QVC. This done with that sporty twist, as you notice, the white touches on top and along the sole, and you're looking at your screen at two different prices and thinking, Mary, what is that all about? Well, I'll explain as we go down the line in colors here. So we'll start with the black, and this has not just the white, but some gray on top too. The two choices that you'll be able to save on, and I'll scoot them in close together because maybe you'd like to have both. These are only $49.95, $12.49 on Easy Pay. So that's the coral.
That screams fun, doesn't it? That
navy on top.
Oh my goodness, I love that.
I want that one. Okay, I also happen to want this one.
I know, that's so fun.
This is what's hard. That's the teal, and that has more of a cobalt rim.
Absolutely, and don't you just love that little patent finish that we give it? It's still sporty, but yet you can take that into the evening as well.
And then here's this choice. So the black that we started with, and this, the navy, those are QVC priced at $64.95 on Easy Pay for $16.24. Free shipping and handling. Every shoe in the show doesn't cost anything to come home to you. But Mary, I'm looking at this shoe from the heel cup to the built-in support. I mean, thinking about podiatrist designed flip-flop, essentially. That's wild.
And think about what we did years ago. The flip-flops that we were wearing that was giving us no support whatsoever. And what Vionic has done is we've given you podiatrist designed technology in a shoe that will take you from the beach to the swim club to out in the evening. But what we're giving you is that deep heel cup that's going to anchor your heel in when you're taking those steps. That great arch support, so you're not walking flat. You're not going to feel that in your knee, in your back. When you put on a Vionic flip-flop, you cannot go back to those other flip-flops that you have in your garage, in your house, that your kids are wearing. You need to get back in proper alignment, and you will be in these all day from the morning you leave until you get home. It's instant gratification, isn't it?
Let me ask you this question, because I remember when I first started wearing Vionic shoes, it did take my feet a couple of hours to get used to it, and I think for some women it might be a longer adjustment period.
Well, everybody's a little bit different. I did not need that adjustment time, but my mother did. You just wear them a few minutes, 10 to 15, 20 minutes a day for the first couple days. It just gives your body time to adjust. Like, think about it. If you're walking around bent over and all of a sudden you decide to stand up straight, you're going to feel that change in your body. It's just like our feet. They are the foundation of our day. So and you can run in them as well. So you just might need a few minutes, but not much at all. They look really cute on you.
Well, and the thing about it is, I don't know that you have to have feet problems. I don't have a podiatrist in my life. I think some people do, and that's why they come to this brand. But I really started thinking here as we look at colors. That's the black. We have it for you in the coral. Here's the teal right next to it. And remember, those two choices are marked down quite a bit. So coral, teal, and then here's the navy.
So
what I was going to say is I got to the point in my mindset of thinking, why not just protect the health of my feet instead of waiting for things to go south?
Absolutely. Start now. It's like a preventative treatment, but also they're great looking shoes. I mean, we are just taking shoes to the next level. These are not your normal orthotic shoes. And what happens over time when we're walking on these hard, flat, and natural surfaces, our foot starts to roll over, and that's overpronation. You can see here on this line on Sheila how their foot is rolling over trying to meet the ground, so the line's crooked. Where I would like Sheila is back in proper alignment. Now you can see that line is straight. When I release, she's going to feel that in her knees, in her heel, in her back. And if she's walking around in one of those $5 flip-flops, she's going to feel it 10 times more. So I'm going to stick her right into our Tide Sport, which I love the white sole on this. This is so fresh looking. Now you can see Look how straight that line is. The second you step into this, you can instantaneously feel how much better you are standing.
Wow.
You're getting back in proper alignment, and you're not going to want to take this off as you're walking around in a flip-flop.
In a flip-flop, we keep going back to that because if we think about traditional orthopedic shoes that, you know, maybe my grandparents wore, what those shoes looked like far and away different than what you're getting in the Tide Sport. One pro tip, if you're wondering about keeping that sole bright white, the erasers that you can use on the wall, I'll take those to a white sole and it just shines them right up.
That's a great idea.
Think about that. Free shipping and handling with Easy Pay for the gals. And we have the same, well, it's not the same, but if you're looking for a thong for your guys, we call it the Rider.